Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. My name is Nadia and today I want to see what's waiting for you in April. So let's take a look. What is the most important event that's gonna happen to you? King of Swords. How other people gonna be behaving in this situation? Three of Cups. And how you gonna be behaving in this situation? Eight of Cups. And how other people feeling toward you, or how other person feeling toward you in this situation but cannot tell you. So I'm gonna keep this card down, and we'll get to that later. All right, so let's see what we got here. The most important event, King of Swords and Three of Cups. You know what? I'm feeling like somebody is pushing you over or pushing you aside so they can spend time with his circle. Like this person, right? He kind of like tells you, hey, I don't want to discuss this. I don't want to deal with this subject or this problem. There is no negotiation, and I'm just not talking about this. I'm not clearing this out for you, and I'm not explaining you why I don't want to talk about this. But this is a done deal. I just gonna still do my way. We're not gonna do your way. I feel like you were approaching to this person to discuss something, to work things out, to clear some things out between you both, like whether it's relationship with your husband, spouse, your loved one, maybe your friends, maybe your family, maybe your coworkers, maybe your boss. It could well be your manager or boss at your work, and or your career, or your partner in business. So I see that you were coming to this person to work things out, something you don't like, or maybe it was some suggestion. Hey, let's do it this way. Let's do it like that. Let's go and have some fun. Let's make some plans to travel, to move in, to buy some furniture, to invite those people over, or let's not invite those people over, or let's not go out and celebrate this party or something like that. But the person's reaction is, he said, no, I'm not taking your idea. I'm not taking your consideration. I'm not taking you into consideration. I'm just gonna have my party with my close people, my close friends, my maybe family members, maybe his kids, or his colleagues, or other people that he feels that is his very close circle, somebody he trusts, somebody he wants to be around, somebody there for him or for her for a long time. So yeah, that was flat out no, that made you feel very disappointed. It's like you understand your suggestion and your idea was turned down, and you probably don't really wanna get involved in that. Maybe your suggestion was, let's not hang out with those people, let's not celebrate with them, let's not make any plans, them including, and you didn't want that. So now you are torn, where you kind of feel like you are still there physically, but emotionally you're not there anymore, because it was no as a answer, and you still feel like you should be there, or maybe you are participating in this kind of party or event, but emotionally you're not there. Like you are disappointed. You're disappointed maybe in this person that said no. Maybe you are disappointed in those people, or in this whole situation, or in somebody's behavior, or how they treat you, or what colors they show to you, and what their true selves. You don't accept this anymore. You don't want to accept. You already see their true colors. You already see their true faces, how they act and who they are, and you don't want to be involved in that. And you're definitely emotionally separating yourself from the situation. You definitely going away. Maybe you are separating physically as well. Maybe you ignore all of this and you just say, hey, I want to be by myself today, or I'm not participating, I'm not hanging out with you, I don't want to be there. And you might come back later on or another time, but you kind of like come dismotivated because you already know what's going on. You already see those people through. You know who they are, and you don't like that. Your eyes are opened on them just recently or prior to that. That's why you don't want to hang out with them. That's why you were coming with different suggestion. How other people feel about you, but they cannot express it. They don't say it out loud. They feel like they have to put up with you without saying a word, without expressing their true emotions. And there is something they want to say, that there is something that on their mind, but they're not gonna tell you. It's like they're gonna show up. If you're there, they're gonna show up and pretend that nothing happened and never express their true feelings toward you and how they feel and what they're putting up with. They just putting up with your presence, with you, or whatever situation brings along. They putting up, and it might be exhausted, to putting up with things and not saying them out loud. But so far, they kind of like gonna be acting passively and not gonna be involved in any kind of arguments or fights or discussions. They keeping everything to themselves. All right, my dear friends, tell me, how do you feel about this prediction? Who is this person who said no, who doesn't want to discuss any things? Who are those people? What kind of situation is this? Put down your comments below. I'm always curious to find out what is going on in your life, and I love to read your comments. And I really hope this video was helpful for you and you could resonate with that. And you can find something helpful for you in this video. If you did, push that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. And I remind you, I'm doing personal tarot readings, and you can find my information in my channel. And that's it for today. I wish you well. I wish you joy. I wish you a great month, and hopefully the situation gonna play it out for you to the best way possible. And I'll see you on the next ride. Take care.